Yo, I'm back. Time to get to the important shit, though. Which means, of course, without doubt, getting to House Halu. Like, deeply. House Halu's current leader is the King of Morrowind, who is currently Hyuslav Halu. Now, Hyuslav Halu is from Wayrest. He's in Daggerfall. You can meet him there, along with his mom. They also live. Well, though he may be, I forget which one of her children. Like, he might have dragon blood in him. So there may be little, like, Halus running around. I guess in Skyrim they're out little, but yeah, Halus running around with his dragon blood in them. Anyways, yeah, House Halu, they are buddy-buddy of the Empire. They are a trading one, and they've always sought peace and commerce through trading over warfare. Before siding with the Empire, they were the weakest house. Weaker than even House Telvangali, which is just every individual.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
Which is every individual wizard, basically running on his or her own. Go. Curious Kassad, ready for orders? Good. Talk to Housepat Artemis at the Balmars Fighting Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Neoverine secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult. You have to do him a favor first. Probably an ugly favor, but do it. Then get the information from Artemis and report back to me. Continue. By the way, Housepat is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education. I may have a few history books in here to help yourself. You're welcome to them. The important being part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. Wait, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, out of the way, out of the way. Oh, where the fuck's the book? Oh. War of the First Council. This is an account by the Imperial scholar Apka Fumas, based on the various Imperial and Dunmer sources, written for Western readers. The War of the First Council was a First-Age religious conflict between the secular Dunmer, the House Dreamer and Dagoth, and the Orthodox Dunmer houses Iredel, Redorion, Drez, Halu, and Telvangali. The First Council was a pan-Dunmer governing body, which collapsed over disputes about sorceries and enchantments practiced by the Dreamer and declared profane by other houses. The secular houses, less numerous but politically and magically more active, aided by Northern Orc clans, drawn by promise of land and booty, initially campaigned with great success in northern Morrowind, and occupied much of the land now comprising Redorion, Vanderhall, and Telvangali district. The Orthodox houses, widely despaired for their poorly organized, suffering defeat until Neovar was made general of all house troops and levies. Neovar secured the aid of the nomad barbarian tribesmen and contrived to force a major battle at the secular stronghold at Red Mountain on Vanderhall. The secular forces were outmaneuvered and defeated with the help of the Ashlander scouts, and the survivors were forced to take refuge in the Dreamer stronghold at Red Mountain. After a brief siege, treason permitted Neovar and his troops to enter the stronghold, where the secular leaders were slain, and Neovar mortally wounded. General slaughter followed, and Houses Dreamer and Dagoth were exterminated. Neovar died shortly after his reign. Three of the Neovars associated among the Orthodox houses, Vivek, Amaraxi, and Solpastilis, who succeeded in control the recreated First Council, named the Grand Council of Morrowind, and went to become the God Kings and immortal rulers of Morrowind, known as the Tribune or Alm-Savi. Taking that with me, bitch. I want to talk about the blades. The blades are
Go
Akaviri
ahead,
warriors.
Outlander. What do you need?
They're not Nords, but they're related to Nords. They're what did we read about yesterday? Fuck, move out of my way. I hate this ring. Next. The Toussaint of Akavir, which is, they have a very Asian culture to those for. You got the Monkey Peeps, you got the Tonsun, which are like Tiger Men. Then you have Frost Trolls and the Tzarki.
What do you want?
Alright. How am I gonna heal my spear? That was useful, I guess.
Please join me.
But I'm up for an upgrade. Well, I'm gonna need an upgrade. Thorak. Greetings, citizen. I am Thorak. Welcome to Balmara. We are a House Halu town. Loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I? Blah blah blah. I don't care. Bar. I'm gonna give you a dagger. And for that 6 gold and the 618 I have left, I'm gonna buy, hopefully, a good spear. I'm gonna get that silver longsword in case I run into any ghosts. I'm not seeing anything too good here. You know what, this seems fair. Goodbye.
I take it you want something. Well, what is it?
Please join me.
Old, oops, oops. Anyways, the Blades, they invaded. They invaded here looking for the descendants of Saint Alicia. A hero to the, well, humanity in a whole for her efforts against
Go ahead, I'm listening.
the Aliens, basically freeing man, and she was given the power of Akatash or Ariel. Better word of the term. When the Blades got here, they found Emperor Raymond. Oh, that's not important. Emperor Raymond holding the amulets of kings. The Blades humbly served him until a Morongtong assassin killed one of his descendants, and the empire crumbled. Now they just gonna serve as Tiber Septims and his descendants' bitches. Good day, Brian. So you're with Carius, huh? And Carius wants information. Of course. There's a this for that involved. I require a favor first. Then I'll tell you what you want to know. Favor. There are Dreamer ruins nearby called Oshkosh. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on the side. It's called a Dreamer puzzle box. Bring back the Dreamer puzzle box, and I'll tell you what I know. The Dreamer. Now, okay. The First Council War. That book's gonna be an excellent runoff. The First Council War was a war where Uridel, Neovar, Mora, and his generals of the Great Houses.
Do you need something?
basically fought a shit ton of people, but primarily, keyword primarily, they fought against the Dwemer. They're, I guess, for a better sense of the word, rivals. Okay, we're gonna be going roughly up here. So actually, I think yeah, we're gonna follow this way. So the Dreamer were basically spacemen with how advanced their shit is. They made a lot of like I guess corporal beings. I guess like they made robots and shit. Their capital was Red Mountain, where Kraganak and his buddies were developing some tools and a very powerful thing called Numidium. Numidium is, with all intents and purposes, a Neon Genesis bad guy. Cut the door up on Here's the Imperial Gate. I'm gonna have to go north of this. Once we get there, I'll have more to talk about, but for right. Sorry for that. For right now, we're going to, without a better lack of the terms, I guess, talk about this fort and the Imperials who live here. The Imperials basically live up on these forts to try and keep the order in Morrowind, but I'm gonna be quite honest, they're kind of fucking shit at it, because everyone here hates them. Now, it's not like that they're unlikable, it's just Morrowind isn't exactly accepting of Outlanders, unless they come in the form of slaves. The Imperial have a lot of territory in, like, actual villages in around Vivec and in House Halu territory. Fucking die, bitch, die. This iron spear is going to be very helpful for where we're about to go. Although the silver sword may be a better choice, given that I might be fighting spooky, scary skeleton ghosts. It's a cliff racer. I knew it wouldn't be long till we found you fuckers. It wouldn't be long at all. Anyways, we're in the foyer. Basically, lava runs down this thing, and it makes for a decent path. Okay. There's nothing. I'm going to have to rest here because if I get to the bridge, I think like a bandit or something is gonna kill me. But keeping that in mind is also no reason not to run. Now this little fucker is a Koi-Eye forager. These little scuttly fucks are what keep Morrowind, well, I guess most of Morrowind well fed. The Western Gash probably has more farming, considering it's probably the most fertile fucking land around. I guess we'll cut. Cadora is an imperial town, famous for its ebony mines, would also be shown to have, well, really good farming land because of it. But I don't really think they use it as much as like the city of Voss does. Charge this bitch. This guy's not gonna be my friend, by the way. He's a bandit that's gonna kill you. We're on a Dreamer Bridge. With Dreamer riding on it.
See what you're made of.
Fuck. I usually, when I was young, I used to die in this fight all the fucking time.
Let's see what you're made of.
Fuck. Oh, fuck, I died. Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't go there quite yet. This is the fun part about Morrowind, is we're gonna actually have to build our character up, so that way we don't get fucking wrecked. Here's a good time to go back and find armor. And it gives me time to talk about the best part about Morrowind. There is no, like, random encounters. There's change of level, but the characters themselves don't change. They're as strong as they will always be. And there's nothing you or anyone can really do about it. It's just the world they're in. Going back, I guess, to the main topic of today, the Blades. The Blades are a sort of military group. They have operatives all over Tamriel, and basically serve as, like, the elite soldiers that also protect the Emperor when they're the ones in Cyrodiil, because they don't need information on Imperial Province, or Cyrodiil. Most Blades are Cyrodiilics, or Imperials, as they call themselves. This is no surprise, seeing as I think I went the wrong way. I'm gonna go around this mountain. Now, armor is very important in this game, because you're gonna get your ass kicked without it. As you saw what happened to me against that skeleton and his boy. A good charge usually maintains you keeping up a good amount of stamina, which I'm not doing right now, because I'm just trying to rush to get to town. I guess now's a good time to talk about, I guess, sort of a good strategy. A good strategy is to try taking your enemies on one at a time. Even a high-level character can have trouble with the most basic of bandits if they swarm him. There's a lot of things about Morrowind you're gonna have to learn real quick, or you're gonna have to die a lot to learn. The Odai River here comes from somewhere up north, sort of near Cateria, and goes all the way down. If you need to get to Hydia Ode, or just the Vitor Coast in general, to kill some smugglers, it's a good thing to follow this place. If you're Hydia Ode is right next to the Odai Plain, where you can build your house if you want to become a Hobbit noble. Now, this person's in armor, which means they should have both armor. I have some money, so I can afford a really good piece. I'm gonna get a... I don't want that. I'm gonna get... Bone Milk Kale. One, of course. It cost me $320. The leggings gonna cost $200. I don't think I can afford that. I can possibly sell some. Nope. that's kind of off that. Oh yeah, funny thing is that they're deploying armor, you sell them. You got a cloth brace arm. That's not gonna help me much. Anyways. Of course, now it's time to pick up another book.
Seen any elves?
Nords are cunts, by the way. I don't know that could be any more obvious. For those who haven't played Marvel. I'm gonna keep these two books. Daedra and Daedra. I'm gonna buy this. I know I should probably be spending it on good shit, but not this. But why not?
Is there something I can do for you?
I'm gonna read these books. You know, actually, I should probably do some Hollywood shit first to get some money. I'll read those books at a later time. I just know I'll need them for later.
Can I help you out? Do you need something?
I'm gonna stop by South Corner Club Ashley to sell off some skooma and moon sugar. To the, I think it's no, Gamonton, or at the council club.
I take it you want something. Well,
South
what
Walls in the housing district. Like a good bar would be. I don't know. It's a corner club actually.
Go ahead, I'm never too
bar.
busy. What do you need for a good talk?
And not a tavern. For those of you who play Skyrim, the corner club is the new Guinness corner club. Guinness is a shithole where no one should live. It's an imperial town. Mostly orcs live there though.
I can't help you. Get healed elsewhere.
Fine, fuck you, bitch.
It suffers wounds.
I don't want to join the Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild is garbage. What? Cancel. Goodbye. Cancel. Goodbye.
It suffers wounds.
He who stands there.
Be well, traveler.
Damn it.
Do you want something from me?
These guys won't buy my shit. Fucking sucks. Oh well,
What can Jeet do for you?
I'll go upstairs then. See if someone will talk to me. Fine, fucking hell. I'll get rid of the goddamn moonsugar. Moon sugar is a drug that's processed from sugarcane and elsewhere, sorry, not Elsa. It can also be found on Mundus, I think. good this episode happened, so that way we can face some tough truths. Marwan's not gonna treat us. Marwan's not gonna baby us. Fucking A, that's not a very high height. Anyways, I'll have to go all the way back to Great House Halu. See what they want me to do. I'll do that quest first. Actually, I think I'll stop at the temple instead. It's good to be part of the temple. It's actually really helpful to be part of the temple.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
These people are really helpful because they live in Balmora, the second largest city in Vonderhall, and the city's has a lot of non-Dunmer in it, actually. Of course, the temple. My quests. The fucking temple. Almsavi Dunmer Temple. The New Guinness Temple, the Beginners Temple, is in ruins. We're gonna have to see that sometime. Now we're going to some shrines to Saint Realm. We remember her, right? Saint Morphus, we all know him. But they're not the ones I'm looking for. Wait, no, I don't want to talk to him. Ashlanders have a prophecy that one day the reincarnation of the legendary Eobar will unite the Dunmer people against the invaders and restore the ancient Dunmer nation, but the Tribunal Temple says this is false and profane superstition, and the Ordinators deal mercilessly with those who profess such beliefs. So I'm trying to join.
What do you think of Balmora, Outlander?
I think I'm gonna need to fucking find someone to join the temple. Let me join the temple. Latest rumors. Everyone knows Balmora's Magistrate, Nois Artarius, is on the take. Thieves, thugs, and murderers are getting ridiculous sentences for paying a drink and walking free. But they'll never get Artarius. He's got Fat Cat's families back in the city to cover him. Legion champion Carius Varret Moonlight Warden has sworn an oath to stop corruption, but I don't see what he can do. Now, Nois Arius is part of Come on a tongue. The local guild force. I'm trying to join the temple because... Why would you not join the temple? Probably one of the best factions to be part of. Due just to its benefits. The Dunmer Temple worship Almsavi, and they also worship the Daedra, the good Daedra. The doors of the spirit. Ancestors are among us. They are never far away than the waiting door. Ancestors are not departed. The dead are not under the earth. Their spirits are in the restless wind, in the fire's voice, in the smooth step. Pay heed to these things, and you will know absolute kin. Pay reserve through gift and prayer, acquaintance of ancestors with your affairs, with your comings and goings, with your blessings and trials. From waiting doors comes your protection. Heed the spirits, who are guardians to your heart, teachers of wisdom, counselors of fortune, and seers of fate. Each bone is a door to the wall of the world. Each bone is the road, with wisdom and the power of the travelers. Each bone is the ghost fence that guards us from evil. Honor the ancestors among your hearts, within your halls, within the communities of your temples, in the solitude of your tombs. Guard your ancestors from the beast, from thieves, from profane priests and sorcerers. Let no creature steal your spirits, for the plundered hearth is diminished, and the plundered tomb is shamed. Live in one world with your spirits, on with the spirits within and without you. Do not grieve for the dead. Take shelter in their arms, and pay heed to their words. Ancestor worship is very big among
Is there
people.
something I can do for you?
No, no. There's a good one for you. About 50% of Vanderfell's entire lands are Dunmer. The other half are Redguards, Bretons, Norse, Altamar, Dunmer, Blossom, Imperial, Khajiit, Argonian, and Orc. Roughly equal proportions, except for higher Khajiit and Argonian slaves. Now I'm gonna go up here. Don't know what the fuck's up here, in fact. I came up here looking for more shrines. A good shrine.
May I help you?
What do you want to talk about? Join the temple. You have a promising work. Perhaps we can use for you. Do you wish to join? Should I heal the doctrine room first? Your four whole duties are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good. From holy quest, bring luster to the temple. Never transgress against your brothers or sisters, in thought or deed, as you are all one body. If you somehow fail to uphold these ideals, you must speak with a master or patriarch to be cleansed of your wrongdoing. Still want to join? Yes, I am worthy. You are now layman of the temple. Welcome, Sister Brianna Un. I am one of several masters that can get you to your duties. If you perform well, advancements in the temple is not out of question. Duties. Before I give you any duties, you should prove your faith by making a pilgrimage to the 7 Graces. That's gonna be good. Take this book, Pilgrim's Path. It describes where the pilgrim's sites are. After you have completed these pilgrimages, speak with me again. I should warn you, while most of these are fairly easy, the pilgrimages Ghost Gate and the Ruddy Man are more difficult. You may wish to do those later. Shrines, a blessing. Arms of the Where's the? Oh yeah, they internet right there. They restore shit. I don't know why I did that. I broke out my ass now. So I spent all my money on books. First things first, though.